Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Mega Man 9. In the last episode, bees! And this time, let's actually check out the shop, because I kind of forgot to do that the first 3 times. We have 112 bolts, and honestly, the shop in this game is kind of slow. Right, enter button. Get that straight, game. You can exchange the screws you find for items here. Okay, I guess they're called screws in this game. Please select an item. So we have 1-ups, E-tanks, M-tanks. We actually haven't seen any E-tanks in this game yet. Eddy calls, beat calls, the energy balancer, half damage shield, a spike protector. I'm actually not sure what this one does, or that one, but we'll find out. Actually, item description. This is a costume. If you'd like to see my favorite styles, this item will cost you 200 screws. No thanks. What? You don't want it? And this is a book of hairstyles. Okay then. Even guys should try to look their best once in a while. Thanks. The text speed is really slow in here too. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get the energy balancer. This is an energy balancer. When you pick up a weapon capsule, this item will restore energy to the weapon with the lowest energy level. This is quite a handy item to have, at least if you use special weapons. This item will cost you 100 screws. Let's get it. It'll come in handy for rush coil and things like that. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Let's not get greedy, okay? Hey, there's at least one Mega Man game where there's an upgrade to the energy balancer, so... Anyway, let's go ahead and go after Plugman. No particular reason. I don't have a specific order for the bosses in this game, like I do some Mega Man games. There aren't any special items in Mega Man 9, so there isn't anything that you absolutely have to have a certain special weapon to get. So let's go ahead and demonstrate some of those special weapons, by the way. Starting with the Black Hole Bomb. You shoot it, it creates a little black hole, and then you press the fire button again to detonate it and turn it into a bigger black hole. And then when it's a big black hole, it sucks enemies in like that. Takes a lot of ammo, but can be very powerful. The Laser Trident is simple, but it has a lot of ammo. It only uses half a bar of weapon energy every time you shoot it. It just shoots a little, well, laser trident that goes forward. The Laser Trident is actually the weapon that can get through breakable walls in this game, and it can pierce shields, which is really handy for things like Sniper Joes. And then we have the Hornet Chaser. Doesn't have a whole lot of power, but it has homing capabilities. Uses 1 unit of weapon energy, and it homes in on enemies. It will actually attack more than one if it can kill them in 1 hit, like you saw there. You can also use it to pick up items that are hard to reach or hidden behind walls or things like that. But yeah. Oh, and I guess I forgot to mention the Black Hole Bomb's weapon energy consumption is 4. So for this first room, we have these tellies. They work exactly the same as they do in Mega Man 2, as far as I can tell. Only 3 of them can be on the screen, again, just like Mega Man 2. So a really easy way to get through this first room is to ensure that you always have 3 of them behind you, so that no more will spawn in front of you. You also have these little wall-following plasma blob things. See, now here's an item that you actually need the Hornet Chaser to get hit. Unless, of course, it would rather home in on the enemies. Come on, get the bolt. Come on, my minions. Get the treasure, thank you. Yeah, it does seem to prefer seeking out enemies over items, so there is that to keep in mind. More mets and a cannon. I think that might actually be the only one of those in this stage. I'll be able to snipe it from down here safely. Albeit slowly. So now we have these. Yep, Plugman stage is our obligatory disappearing block pattern stage. Disappearing block, whatever. This is a very awkwardly placed net, and I'm not really sure what the best way to deal with it is. Okay, can I... Invincibility, frame it. Okay. You want to go up there. Yeah, the stage actually has quite a few disappearing blocks in it. And I can't believe I didn't glitch through the wall there, actually. Okay, 1, 2... stop, 3. Go up here. Gonna go ahead and wait for that. And get a 1-up. Everyone likes 1-ups. Now here's another stage gimmick. We have these little dark Mega Man copies that spawn when you run through the static fields. And they can be kind of annoying sometimes, but whatever. Yeah, it is very dark, and we have yet more disappearing blocks. Also, these things can only spawn 1 copy at a time. I mean, once you've already spawned one from a certain field, then it won't spawn another one until I think you scroll it back on screen. And up. And we have these. I can't tell if the music is actually, if the sound effects are actually cutting out part of the music or not. It would make sense if they didn't, because this isn't an actual NES game, but it would also make sense if they did, because they're trying to emulate the NES. At the end of this pattern can be a little bit tricky. Hey, there's our first E-Tank, and it was actually easy to get. Funny thing you can do with the Mega Man copies, make them die to spikes. I'm not really actually sure why those spikes are there, except maybe to demonstrate that you can make the... Those things are kind of speedy. Okay, spawn that one. Doesn't seem like they're very good at jumping, and we have another one of these. Probably another good opportunity to manipulate... I screwed that up. Probably another good opportunity to manipulate the pattern of tellies coming out. Because having to have more of them spawn while you're trying to do that platforming up here, that can be a problem. Or you could just shoot them and then quickly go up and get the stuff before they respawn. Or you could jump into them like that. It's great. We're out of the dark anyway. Yet more of these things. And more disappearing blocks. I think this is the last of them. Hey, 1-up. Want. Actually, what I could really use right now is some life energy. Okay, can I lure them all over here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Or I could just fall through them. Apparently I jumped a little bit too early. And now we have to do the dark room section over again. Meant to go off the platform there, but failed. Plugman stage is actually really good for farming. You can get 2-1... What? Oh, come on now. That's... Plugman stage is good for farming because you can get 2 1-ups and an E-Tank, but if you lose them all to stupid mistakes like I do... I need those extra lives for the boss, darn it. Okay, so I guess you don't want to jump immediately as soon as the lower block appears. I wonder how many disappearing blocks are in this stage anyway. I think I actually count... Oh! Geez, that was close. I think I actually counted them once. That's the most of any Mega Man level. Second place going to Keatman. Honestly, I actually like the disappearing blocks in this stage. I don't think all disappearing block puzzles are bad, and some of them can actually be kind of fun. I think the only ones I really had issues with were the ones in Mega Man and Bass. Astro Man stage, and especially the Fortress stage that had him. Okay, now how do I get rid of these things without just dying? Apparently like that. Hey, could one of you guys drop some health, please? Please, come on, you know you want to. I'm not actually... Thank you. I can't very well drop health when I'm not actually shooting them. That was bad. Yeah, this part can be a little bit annoying. Nothing we can't deal with, though. Okay. shoot you where you stand. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Of course, now I've opened myself up to the enemies, but made it out okay. Now, these things here can't actually hit you if you stand at the left side, because they go down the ladder. Another one of these things to deal with. Button mash. That's really the only way to deal with those, is just press the shoot button and then press it again quickly. So, I'm glad we have full health, because Plugman is probably the hardest boss in this game. Well, out of the Robot Masters, anyway. So, I prefer to be aggressive against him, because the quicker he is down, the quicker I can defeat him, the less opportunity he has to hit me. He seems to be cooperating relatively well this time, but... yeah, he shoots those... uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want him to corner you like that. You want to have room to dodge his electric things. When he does the high jump like that, going under him is a good idea. And sometimes he just wants a hug. Wow, first try. That actually went really well. It normally does not go that smoothly. He shoots those 2 electric balls, plug balls I guess they are, and then they go up to the ceiling, and then when you're directly below them, they fall on you. Can be rather troublesome to deal with, that guy, but yeah, he's down. We have his weapon. Or at least we will in a few seconds. You got a new weapon. Plug ball. It makes you a delightful shade of orchid. This is our wall-following weapon of the game. I also forgot to mention that some of the music in this game is actually remixed, or not remixed, ripped directly from Mega Man 2, or reused, rather. Like the Weapon Get theme and the menu theme here. Hey, we actually have a net gain of 1-ups, even after making 2 stupid mistakes in this stage. So, we got a mysterious geary thing. Either it's a metal blade, a wheel cutter, or the inspiration for Mega Man 11, I'm not sure which. I've figured out something from the product code on that piece of scrap Mega Man picked up. That robot's period of use had expired, and it was scheduled to be scrapped. I feel bad for those robots, but their expiration dates are decided by law. Yeah, you should be honored to die at a certain date. Most people don't have the luxury of knowing. They were supposed to be scrapped, so why are they going crazy? I think you just answered your own question there, Mega Man. Why would someone bar the outside of the bathroom door? Oh no! Anyway, 4 stages down, and that's half of the Robot Masters finished, dealt with, vanquished. So we'll see you next time in the next stage.